Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. And I forgot to share the stream on Discord again. Oh, oh. Bum, 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 bum. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out on our drive going to work. And right now, at the moment, it's not supposed to be raining as bad, but it is kind of foggy out there. So definitely, if you're in the Texas area, be careful because there are those of us that have heavy fog. So be careful of that. I mean, it's not too heavy yet, but I imagine some places have it worse than others. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good one so far. Today is me and my mom's taco day, so I might eat a taco on our way driving today. Who knows for sure? But me and my mom, for those of you that don't know, we usually do it on Fridays just because of the last day of the week. And why last week when we did it on Thursday was because we didn't have a Friday. It's a Good Friday, so it's one of those interesting things to say the least. But I know some of you guys will like hearing about it. Some of you guys will be like, "You've already talked about this before." But yeah, it happens sometimes with these precautions. But it's something a little different. Usually I get one chorizo, one sausage, and one bacon, and one of something else. Like one of them again most of the time. But today they wasn't quite ready to do this sausage where it was ready to be picked up. So it was like, you know what? I don't want to ask them for too many things because there was a lot of people ordering things today. So I was just like, I'm just gonna get the ones that I usually get my mom, because my mom doesn't like cheese on her tacos in the morning sometimes. So we can just get it without cheese, just so she doesn't have to worry about it. It's just one of those cool things to say at least that they don't mind as well. Talking to you guys as I see you guys. If you want to say hi, feel free to say hi. If you want to tell me how your week's going or what your plans for the weekend are, I'll leave that up to you guys. Or if you want to tell me a random fun fact or you enjoy your favorite game, I'll leave that up to you guys. But welcome in, everybody. Hope all is well. Me, wise, I'm Rhypi. For never met me before, I do a variety of games on this channel, ranging from strategy and MMOs to RPGs to platforms. I've done a lot of different genres, even genres that I say that I rarely will do. And I've done at least one game on each. So feel free to check them out if you haven't already. But hope all while you're here, hope you are able to have a good old time and us just relaxing and chilling while I'm driving to work. So hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in to bum 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 bum. Sometimes I like humming because I don't want you guys to feel like y'all had to type something just to interact with me. But sometimes I enjoy humming because I know some people like to guess if they can recognize words from. Some people, it's just the case that the car sounds muffle it too much for some people. It just depends on what's going on, because I know lately the car sounds have been better because we got some things fixed. Some things we still need to get fixed, but But that's like with any vehicle, that feels like there's always something else that could be fixed. Just a question of, do you get it when you don't have to worry about it yet, or do you do it when it's an emergency? It's one of those like weird trade-offs, to say the least. But welcome in, everybody. Hope all is well. Hello. How are you doing today? Washu? No, not Russian. Rashmit, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Hey, Sean? Okay. Hey, Lothar, how are you doing today? It is Friday. Just keep reminding me if I see you again. Okay, Kishan? That's good to hear. Weird hip-hop, accidentally typed cancer because I have no clue what that's regarding, but my day's going good. My day's going well so far. That right now is 6:16 in the morning, so just heading to work because I'm doing what's morning for me. It's for some of you guys this evening because of where we are in the world. Just heading to what I do when I'm not with you guys, as I'm a high school math teacher / math coach and a college instructor. So how's today treating you so far? Whether it's the morning for you or if it's the evening, are you ready for the weekend? For me, wise, it's the case that I can kind of guess, besides when you guys tell me, oh, I'm in this time zone, that lets me have an idea of if it's morning or afternoon or evening for you guys. Thank you very much, Kishan. But yeah, for me, I'm one of those teachers that some people can't believe, where I try to focus on students' gaps more than focusing on the case that I'm teaching everything for the very first time, because when they're in my class, they've seen the topics before, but now I have to help them remember everything they've learned in high school to be ready for the tests that helps them graduate. Unfortunately, I can't tell you for sure how much of a delay it is for you. I know sometimes there's a 10-second delay, and sometimes there's a 30-second delay of what I'm saying and what you guys hear, unfortunately. So if I don't respond right away, it's because I didn't have a chance to read your comment yet. Indeed. At the high school level, I'm a math teacher. At the college level, I am a college instructor, help people be able to start taking their math classes, where I'm kind of like if they haven't done math in a while, me refresh what they learned back in high school when they was taking math classes. It can be, because especially depending on how we felt about middle school, sometimes it can be an eye-opener at times. But for me, just trying to help encourage any of you guys that are in my class to just enjoy math a little bit more, even if at the end of the day you guys say that you dislike it or hate it, because sometimes we develop a struggle of math, whether it's because of something we didn't understand and no one could explain it properly, or the case of that you had so many absences that you couldn't learn everything, or the case that something was making you frustrated because you had a bad teacher or a teacher that didn't care and stuff like that. So, thank you for this Keyshawn. And would you rather me say Keyshawn or Keyshawn? Because I know that some people prefer it the second way, so I just want to make sure I say it correctly for you now that you know I'm a teacher. I just say Keyshawn because of how I see it in my students' spellings, because yours is a unique spelling of what I've seen. But I still want to make sure I say it correctly. Nice. Hello, Sean. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Just keep at it, Keyshawn, and when you do have a moment where it's frustrating, don't be afraid to ask the teacher to explain it more, or see if there's a way for you to ask them not in class setting. Sometimes, even though I know tutorials can feel like a bad thing, but it's just a way for you to enrich what you know. So if they offer tutorials, don't be afraid to go over there so you can see what didn't make sense, because sometimes we just need to hear it a different way. In tutorials, we can teach it differently depending on how the teacher wants to set things up. Nice, Keyshawn. And glad you're doing good, Sean. Glad that you're able to enter high school, Keyshawn. Just make sure that you finish year 6 strong. That way you don't have to feel like you regret something before you become a high school student. Because I know some people, they have that regret and then it lingers for them. So we don't want it to feel like that we have the regret and it affects our learning. Hey, Lothar. But to see you back still in the chat. Yep. Indeed. Some do it from knuckles, some do it from other parts, unfortunately. But there's a reason why it was effective for some students. But some students, it took too many times for people to, some students to be finally and stop wanting it in some people's eyes. I remember hearing about it because when I was in school, it kind of stopped being the case that they did any of that form unless the parent gives the teacher approval. because I know that for some of my friends in elementary school, that they still had it happen to them, whether it was the knuckles or the behind, because they already got permission from their parents, because they know the parents from their siblings, so they know that they're okay with it. So why some still do it back then. These years, I rarely see that happen unless the parents like do it in front of me, or I'll do it. Yep. I can believe that. But yeah, it just depends on how different schools did it, because I remember when I was in elementary school and they was still doing it, was like the principal did it after the teacher did it. So it's like it happened double usually. Or sometimes I remember for one student, because of how bad he was behaved, they did it at the same time. And definitely broke rulers that day. And this was second grade me. I remember that happening to one of my friends, because they was that misbehaved that day. But some of them, there's a reason why they stopped acting out, because often they had it, but nowadays that doesn't really happen as much anymore. Some people say that they should bring it back, and some people are nervous for it to come back. So, because they remember how it built trauma to them, so they're worried about it building trauma to their kids. So it's like one of those weird things for some people, to say the least. And I can't tell you which would be better, because I think it depends on the school atmosphere for a lot of people. Because I know some schools, they don't feel like they need that at all. Some schools that would it change the dynamic of the school if they was allowed to do it. Just one of those weird things to think about. Like in my school, that yes, we have bad students that try to fight anyone sometimes, but once we're able to get them under wraps of not wanting to hurt anyone that they see look at them the wrong way, that it goes a long way. Even if it's just like, why are you spending time with them just because they looked at you funny? Like for me, if they see me, they don't try to start it, because they know that I'll grill them a little bit, being like, why are you doing this? So they know not to do it around me. But some teachers, they're still trying to find that voice of either if we say reasoning, or the case of being like sincere but sound stern when you're saying it. Some haven't mastered it quite yet. Yeah. I've heard that a couple times from some of my students. I'm like, remember, you're not supposed to cuss. And they're like, sorry. Especially for high school students, that I tried to always tell them that yes, for some workplaces it's okay to cuss, but some places, once you do it once, they try to do what they can to kick you out because they don't want that kind of language at their company. That's the hard truth for some of them to realize. So that's why I try to put it out to them to watch out for it, and why they're always surprised that I don't say those words, because for me it's just the case that for me to say it means that you really tick me off. Because I'm one of those people that I can't say it just willingly. I have to say it when I'm really mad at someone. I can't just say it just because I'm joking with someone. Because I don't know why. It's just even when I was little, me and my sister was really mad at each other and started doing it. That was the only time I ever remember saying those words as if I'm really mad. Mad when I was younger. I never said it to try to just see how it sounds and stuff like that. Because I know some of my friends, they said it at least once a day. They said a curse word, and I'm like, really? Why? Alrighty, brother. Have a good day. Remember, you got this. Remember, like you said, it's Friday, so we get to enjoy the weekend ahead of us. Just remember, you got this as well. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. So welcome in, everybody. Hope all's well. Had to not talk for a little bit because if you were looking in front of me, that they had two different moving vehicles that are currently transporting a house. So I was like, when I was trying to merge onto it, I was trying to slow down just enough to be behind them because I wasn't going to try to fit in between. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, feel free to say hi. Feel free to tell me how your week is going or what you're looking forward to of this upcoming weekend. And if you want to tell me a random fun fact or something about your favorite game, I'll leave that up to you guys. But welcome in, everybody. Me-wise, if you're reading the previous comments / chats, that I'm a high school math teacher / college instructor / high school math coach. So that's why sometimes we'll talk about teaching a little bit, because it just naturally comes out that I talk about it for a little bit. Some people want to hear about it, and some people people, they genuinely ask questions because they want to hear how someone, for me, teaches in America, but every country has similar rules. Every country has different rules on certain things. So some people like knowing how it's different, and that's cool. But welcome in, everybody. Hope all is well. For those of you that never met me before, I'm Rhypi, where I do a variety of different games, ranging from a lot of different genres, even genres that I claim that I rarely do. And when I'm not doing these indie gaming, I do these driving streams like you're seeing now, of me heading to work like right now, or later on that you'll see me driving home / picking up my mom, depending on what's going on. And then on rare occasions I do other random streams that I don't plan for. Like right now I still have a Elite Trainer box that I want to open for you guys that I got this past weekend. So it's something to look forward to if you are someone that enjoys watching someone open cards, because I know I'm excited to open it at some point. Welcome in, everybody. Hope all is well, as we're just chilling out and hanging out while we're on the drive to my workplace. But yeah, this past weekend I got both a Perfect Order Elite Trainer box because I happened to see that in a store at the right time, and I was able to purchase a Prismatic Evolution Elite Trainer box because one of the card shops had it, and what gave me a discount because they knew that I was helping students pass their tests and stuff like that, so they wanted to help me out. So I was like, oh, cool, thank you. I only had to pay like $50 less than what it is currently in the market for. I know it's still a lot of money because a lot of us still feels like that we shouldn't have to pay more than the market value for Elite Trainer boxes, but me getting it for 50 less of what people are trying to sell it right now, especially being Prismatic Evolution, I didn't mind. I had asked if it was okay because I didn't want to cut into their profits, and they're like, nah, you're good. But sometimes things work out because you're a teacher, but I'm not gonna just plan that every time I want to buy cards. I don't want it to feel like I'm taking advantage of someone's kindness. And I think that's why a lot of people like me when I'm doing teaching more at the high school or college level, that I try to be reasonable with the student, being like, this is why you need to do it, not just say you have to do it on this date, this date, and this date. Some you need to do it that way, and I do it in some classes, but in other classes, if I explain the rationale or the reason why they're doing that, they'll be like, oh, okay, I'll get it done. And I would say it's a 50-50 shot for some of the students, because you detailed it that way, they'll turn it in the next class day. But some will take 3 weeks to turn in a single assignment sometimes. So, can't tell you why. It's not like I'm a psychologist or a therapist to know their hidden feelings, but it's, once again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, that sometimes some have that wall of mathematics that prevents them of wanting to do it on their own without trying it first. But for me, I just hope for some of them I'm able to help them get out of the part where they just want to look up every answer, because some of them, they try to, and I look at them every time I see it, I'm like, does that really help you? of those interesting things, to say the least. Everyone's different, but some things you can show that helps all of them. Whether it's a study skill, whether it's a note-taking strategy, besides just what we do on a regular basis. Just depends on what they need. Welcome in, everybody. Sometimes I talk about teaching because I'm a high school math teacher / college instructor and math coach. But sometimes we talk about other things as well, like gaming and streaming and sometimes recording stuff, because some people ask questions about it, and many other topics. If you want to say hi, feel free to say hi. If you want to tell me how your week's been or what's coming up this weekend for you, I'll leave that up to you guys. If you want to tell me about your favorite game or tell me a random fun fact, I'll leave that also up to you guys. But welcome in, everybody. Hope all is well, as we're just driving to my workplace right now. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Do do do. Do do. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Welcome in, everyone. Sometimes I enjoy humming. Sometimes I just want to change up what I'm doing. But welcome in, everybody. Hope all's well. As we're chilling out and hanging out, that's hope all's well with everyone. As we're just figuring out how things are with all of us. That if you enjoy what you hear, feel free to let me know, whether it's in a comment or in chat if you're watching this live. That you're just here, just chilling out and hanging out on my way to work and getting nearly there. And we have less than 5 minutes, if not less than, even less. Who knows for sure. But hope things are going well with everyone. Do do do. Bum bum bum. Ba da da. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 Excuse me on the cough. Alrighty. Biggest question is, should I end the stream because I'm here at the school, or should I talk to you guys a little bit longer? That's the question. That is the question. Right now, most of you guys are lurking that's in my stream. And some of you guys, it looked like once I said that, you immediately had out. Can't tell you for sure. But, bum 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 bum. We'll go ahead and end it here. Hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this stream. But I'll see you guys all next time when it's either you're seeing me driving in the evening for me, excuse me, or that some of you guys might see me when I'm playing World of Warcraft later tonight. But remember, we got this. See you guys next time.